The perennial hardy hibiscus is a fantastic addition for your garden if you're looking for something a little bit unusual and also want a little bit of flair in your late summer, early fall garden. So welcome back everyone. Today's video is about the hibiscus, and this has become one of our favorite additions. The plant you're looking at now we planted a couple of years ago, and it's just grown into like a small shrub with these gigantic dinner plate sized flowers that are just so cool. I mean, look at all the buds on this thing. A couple neat things about hibiscus. Number one, they are very easy to grow. You plant them as long as you're in zone 4 or above, so all the way down to zone 4, they'll come back every year. You're going to have a pretty much carefree plant that'll just continue to get bigger and bigger each year. These are only a couple years old. Some we planted this summer just to add to our collection, some of these one of these red ones. But just a beautiful plant and carefree. Basically, we put them in the ground, we fertilize them in the spring, and that's it. And nothing bothers them, and they just go and go and go. This variegated variety is a little bit later. It gets a pink flower, but it's a beautiful plant just in the meantime. So caring for these, as I mentioned, is very simple. You put them in the ground, give them lots of sun. This is a nice sunny spot here in the orchard against the house, and they will just grow all summer, and then they'll flower in typically late August, early September. So it's kind of cool. You get a little shot of color in your fall garden when some of the other flowers might be kind of winding down for the year. These are just sort of gearing up. In terms of caring for them at the end of the season, you just treat them like a peony. So once you get to about November or so and let the plant die back, it will die back once you start getting some frosts. Cut it off at ground level just like you do for a peony, and then in the spring they'll pop right up from the roots, and this is all 1 year's growth right here. That's what they'll do, and they'll multiply every year and get bigger and wider and just spread out. And they're really, really cool plant. So here we are in December. This is a sort of a rainy early December day. I chopped them down to the ground. As you can see, that part of the plant won't live through the winter anyway, so cut it down to the ground, and next year they'll come up right from the roots and be a little bit bigger than this year. That's for sure. And so that's all there really is to it. Easy to care for plant, really, really hardy, like I said, down to zone 4, and just a really cool addition, something a little different for your garden that you might not see every day. Certainly recommend them. They always get comments, you know, they're a wow plant. Animals don't seem to bother them, and they just really reward you with season after season of flowers.